And so it's the WrestleMania week war journal. Hopefully, there's all kinds of noises happening. Once in a while, you'll still hear a crash, bang, boom from the ring because this is during the main event of the Action and SUP, Southern Underground Pro combined show happening at noon on, heard that, noon on Friday. Great outing. A lot of people watching for a noon show. That was tremendous. I'm just going to go over things really quickly. JD Drake and AJ Gray, two guys who I think a lot of and who I've gotten to see a lot. JD Drake on AEW, of course, I cover all of those shows, and then AJ Gray, who keeps showing up, and I keep being impressed. Really great stuff. The tag match I really like because I didn't really talk that much about Cabana Man Dan, and he's somebody that I've read about in Larry's reports, Rob Robbins reports, and all of that stuff. And what can I say except I was impressed. Just really great stuff in that match. And Shug D, getting to see the Shug D promo. Let me cut in here. My man Sosa right here. It's just really exciting. This was like a wrestling show. Not to say that we didn't have some surprises. You see Alex Kane walking by over here. Alex Kane, who kicked all kinds of ass in his match. This is driving me nuts. I'm going to have to pick this thing up. Just loving it here. So much fun. I was obviously the hero of the day. There's no doubt that I cleaned that motherfucking ring. But everything was all good today. Got here like 10. Doing the do. You know, people asking me for help, I'm helping out. People asking me for whatever they need, I'm taking care of it. But I was also tweeting up a storm. My Twitter is below in the description section. Go ahead and sign up. Whole lot of people are. The scramble match I thought was really good. But AC Mac Myron Reed was one of my favorites. Of a day where it was just like all these dream matches. And it was one of my favorites. Alex Kane, of course, so great with Logan Creed, one called Manders. I mean, that four-way I thought was great. They needed it because it was like hard hitting, but they kept it short, which I think really contributed to the card because 10-match card is a big one, especially with the kind of action that they're doing. Daniel Makabe, Eric Royal, that happened. Slowed the pace down. It was like a real wrestler's wrestling match. Adam Priest, I thought, did a really good job with Matt Makowski. John Davis and O'Shea Edwards was also one of my favorites. I'm a big John Davis fan, and getting to see O'Shea Edwards and then talk to him afterwards. He found me out and told me the crazy story of him. He flew in this morning, but they cut him off from his flight, so he had to take the next one. So he got here at 11:30 and had to go find a taxi because there were no Ubers available and all that kind of crazy stuff. So I heard the bell ring for the end of the match. And then, but I really want to talk about some Nolan Edward against Angelus, right? That match was crazy. It's an unsanctioned thing. She really represented well. And Nolan Edward continues his unbelievable run. I'm so glad I've gotten to see most of his matches. So what lies ahead? Obviously, I think Matt Griffin and Scott Hensley and Dylan, I think Dylan Hales, all have a lot to be really proud of. This was no doubt a home run. It's the show that they wanted to put on in the way they wanted to do it, and that was most certainly accomplished. So that's wonderful. Me, myself, they're going to take some time here to put up the cage for the pit fights, and that doesn't happen until 8 o'clock. There's 8 o'clock and midnight. There's a 16-man tournament that's going to take place over those two shows. That's wild shit. The good thing is I don't have to be back till 6, so I'm actually going to get to enjoy my day a little bit. I see it's about 3 o'clock now. I'll actually be able to sit down and have a nice lunch, late lunch, and I'm thrilled about it, man. This has been that War Journal. I've also taking the habit. Oh, Cabana Man Dan. I was talking about this dude. I was just talking about this dude. Like, you're one of these guys that I've read about, like Larry's reports, different people's reports, and people talk about you, and fucking Dan talks about you all the time. And this guy lived up to advance billing. And anyone will tell you I fucking hate everything. But I was.
I've read I know you from the YouTube.
Yes.
You fucking hate everything. So I'm sorry.
But fucking Cabana Man Dan, he was the shit. And I thought this was a really great outing for you as well. The way that you worked with Ison, I was really impressed. So shit stow. Anyway, this has been another fucking War Journal. I'll see you assholes later. What else do you